At Hobart Elementary School in Los Angeles, a school in a neighborhood surrounded by crime, drugs, gangs, and other problems, there is a classroom that is not the norm. The classroom is known as Room 56 and is a classroom of fifth graders whom are first-generation immigrants, speak English as a second language, and their families are struck with poverty. As a result, the teacher, who is also the author, Rafe Esquith, spends his days trying to teach them how to perform Shakespeare, play the violin as Vivaldi's work, score in the top 1% in the standardized tests they must take, and have all of his students go on to attend Ivy League universities.
Ralph's classroom operates on two basic principles: work hard and be nice. He tells his students to work hard. There are no shortcuts in life or in the classroom. He tells them not to rush through anything because if they do, they couldn't have completed it with their best effort. He wants them to focus on the work that they're doing and look at how far they've come. He tells them to be kind, and that it's difficult to be consistent in kindness. Teachers and students both have to strive for kindness all the time. When you're overcome with negative emotions, it's easy to be unkind. Some teachers act unkindly to their students and then expect their students to be courteous to them. As teachers, our tone of voice and sharp glances can say a lot, especially in a negative way.
Rafe uses a lot of innovative teaching. This helps the students to be more apt to listen, to be more involved, and to learn more. Some of the teaching techniques he uses are including Shakespeare, his dramatic productions, and the rock and roll incorporated into the classroom. He belongs to a low-income school in Los Angeles, and I think it's amazing that he's been able to give these children such a good quality of education with the little resources and funding that he's been given. When you think of low-income schools, people tend to think those children's educations will be held at a lower standard. Contrary to this belief, Rafe creates a great learning environment for these children. His students all had English as a second language, which is another reason that their work in Shakespeare was just so shocking.
Ralph creates a learning environment that is solely based on positivity, encouragement, and self-improvement. Coming from this strong foundation in elementary school, success is inevitable.
All of those students were able to understand Shakespeare, not just the gifted students. It's human nature to expect more from the smarter students, but as a teacher, I should not expect more from the gifted students. All students are capable of the same great things. I can't separate the gifted students from the ones who struggle academically. Rafe's students work just as hard to achieve their knowledge. They were able to learn together and learn from each other. This book proves that this technique was very effective.
This book taught me that nothing is impossible, and I should strive to help my students in every way that they can to live up to their potential. Nobody would have thought that fifth graders would have been able to understand Shakespeare, especially coming from a low-income school. But this teacher asked himself the question, why not? This kind of optimism is contagious, and when I believe in my students, they'll believe in themselves too.
And that's our video on Teach Like Your Hair is on Fire.